Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this update is about unfortunate love, and I get this question a lot, that what caused Vikrant and Lakshmi's marriage. If you're following the series on ZTV, you know that currently they are where Vikrant and Lakshmi are trying to get married. But since Lakshmi and Rishi are married, then what brought about Vikrant and Lakshmi's marriage? All that you will find it out in this video. Keep watching. So if you're following this channel, you know that where we are presently is where Malishka is faking a kidnapping and blaming Lakshmi for kidnapping her in order to make Lakshmi go to jail so that she can marry Rishi, right? So after the old saga of kidnapping ends, then there's going to be a new turn in the series, because the series is going to start getting interesting, whereby a new face is going to be introduced to the series, and the name of the new face is Sonal. Who is Sonal? Sonal is Rishi and Malishka's friend when they were in college, but Sonal is more closer to Malishka than she was to Rishi, because she is a girl, right? So she is closer to Malishka. So which means Sonal is Malishka's friend. Okay. Before Sonal gets introduced to the show, Rishi will tell Malishka that Malishka is nothing to him and Lakshmi is his wife, and Malishka should stop coming in between him and Lakshmi. Then this will get Malishka angry, and Malishka will think that with all her planning and plotting everything, then Rishi still thinks that Lakshmi is his wife. Then Malishka will try to kill herself, just like she always do, right? So after Kiran sees this, Kiran will see that her daughter is already losing it. She is already thinking of suicide. So Kiran will call Sonal to come to the house or to come to the show and stop Malishka. So this is how Sonal is going to enter the show, by coming to give Malishka, a friendship support, which means Sonal is also evil, just like Malishka. So after Sonal gets introduced to the show, Sonal and Malishka will continue to make Lakshmi's life a hell. They will continue to torment Lakshmi's innocent life. And then it will get to a point they will try to kill Lakshmi, but Kiran is going to save Lakshmi. Weird, right? Yes. Kiran is going to save Lakshmi, and Kiran will try to support Lakshmi at a point, but she will change again to be a bad person. But for that moment, Kiran will be a good person for once, and she will try to save Lakshmi. Anyway, that's not where we are going to, right? So after Sonal and Malishka realize that they cannot kill Lakshmi, then what would they do? They will try another way, which is the major twist to this show. So Sonal will tell Malishka to add something to Rishi's drink and make Rishi unconscious. And then Malishka should pretend as if Rishi and Malishka get intimate. So Malishka will put something into Rishi's drink, and Rishi will drink it when Rishi comes to Malishka's house. So after Rishi drinks, Rishi will become unconscious. Malishka will put Rishi on the bed. She will lie down beside Rishi, naked. So after that, Sonal will call Lakshmi to come to Malishka's house and come and see what is going on between Malishka and Rishi. So truly, Lakshmi is going to come, and when she arrived, she will be shocked to see Malishka and Rishi in a compromised position. Lakshmi will be odd. She will think that Rishi truly had something intimate with Malishka, but she will not know that it was just plan that Sonal and Malishka made. So because of this, Lakshmi is going to be odd. Rishi will try to explain, but Lakshmi will not want to hear anything. Then Lakshmi will tell Rishi that they should divorce. So you know that their divorce, this thing is already going on, but they couldn't get it because they were thinking they were getting to love each other. But because of this, Lakshmi will tell Rishi that she is ready for divorce. So Lakshmi and Rishi are finally going to get their divorce. So after the divorce, Lakshmi will go into the Oberой's house, pack her load, and then leave the Oberой's house. Everyone will be asking Lakshmi what is going on, what happened between she and Rishi. But Lakshmi will not tell anyone that she actually caught Rishi and Malishka getting intimate. So since nobody knows, Virendra will try to convince Lakshmi to tell him the truth, but Lakshmi will not tell anyone. Meanwhile, Lakshmi had already made Rishi promise her as well that he would also not tell anyone about what happened between him and Malishka. So Rishi will try to beg Lakshmi to apologize and stuff, but Lakshmi will not hear, and this will get Rishi angry as well. You know that Rishi also has temper to a point. So he would also get angry and be like, if Lakshmi wants to leave, let her leave. So Lakshmi would eventually pack her bag and leave the Oberoi's house. Virendra would even try to give her money. She will not take the money. Rano will even get angry because she did not take the money from Virendra. You know that Rano and money, they are 5 and 6. Anyway, so after Lakshmi leaves the Oberoi's house, which I'm suspecting will be the season finale on Zeeworld, but that is not where we are going to. Okay, so after Lakshmi has left the Oberoi's house, Lakshmi will now start staying with Rano for the second time. You know, this is the second leaving the Oberoi's house that is happening, right, for Lakshmi. So after that, then Rano will be looking for a way to make more money. Then Rano would have a deal with Balvinda. Now that Rishi and Lakshmi are divorced, then it is a chance for Balvinda to get Lakshmi, right? So Balvinda will make a proposal to marry Lakshmi again. Then Rano would agree, and Rano would try to convince Lakshmi to agree to marry Balvinda. Then Lakshmi, with her ego and everything, would eventually agree to marry Balvinda. Weird, right? Yes. Lakshmi would agree to marry Balvinda. Then they will now start planning Balvinda and Lakshmi's marriage. Bani and Shalu will not be happy about this, so they will now try to look for a way to stop the marriage. Shalu will take the help of Ayush to stop Balvinda and Lakshmi's marriage, and to cut the long story short, eventually, Balvinda will get married to Kamili. That is someone else that Shalu and Ayush planned to replace Lakshmi during the wedding. So in a nutshell, Balvinda will not marry Lakshmi. Balvinda will marry someone else instead. Then that will bring an end to Lakshmi and Balvinda's marriage. Okay, so you will be asking me, right, that what is going to be the next line of action for Malishka after the plan she made is successful and Lakshmi has left the house? Okay, so Malishka would tell Kiran that she and Rishi got intimate when Rishi was drunk, and Malishka will portray it in a way that Rishi took advantage of her. So Kiran will go ahead and tell Neelam and Karishma that Rishi took advantage of Malishka. Neelam will be angry, and Neelam will tell Rishi that for them to keep their respect, their family's respect and their name, then Rishi would have to marry Malishka. This thing will take so long, this thing will take a lot of time that they will be dragging these things. Me, I'm just telling you guys the tips of the iceberg. Like, I'm just giving you guys the tips. Okay, so they would drag it, and eventually Rishi would agree to marry Malishka. Malishka will be very happy that Rishi has finally agreed to marry her. Rishi would even propose to her. But during all this, Rishi will still be thinking about Lakshmi. Even though Malishka will see it too, that Rishi is not, thinking about her. Rishi is still thinking about Lakshmi, even though Lakshmi is no more in the house. Yet, Malishka will still be going ahead with the marriage of a thing. So as time goes on, one thing will lead to another. Then Rishi would not want to do the marriage with Malishka again. So Malishka will feel like the best way to remove Lakshmi from her way will be to kill Lakshmi. So the attempt to make Lakshmi die will result in Lakshmi being at the hospital. And from there, Rishi will get attached to Lakshmi again. And after Lakshmi leaves the hospital, then Rishi will now bring Lakshmi back to the Oberoi's house. So the return of Lakshmi back to the Oberoi's house would make a lot of people angry, right? People like Neelam, Karishma, Kiran, Malishka, and so on. So Neelam will be more angrier, and Karishma will be even more angry than anybody else. So in a nutshell, Karishma is going to advise Neelam that since Rishi and Lakshmi has gotten divorced, like they are no more husband and wife at that moment, right? Then in order for them to throw Lakshmi out of their house, then they should get Lakshmi married to someone. So Karishma will suggest it to Neelam, and then Neelam would agree. And that is how Vikrant issue comes into this series. Vikrant is that man that Neelam and Karishma are planning to get Lakshmi married to, so that Lakshmi can leave their house. Then Neelam will be thinking that she is doing Lakshmi good by getting her married to Vikrant, because Vikrant is actually a successful businessman. But this is where the problem is. Lakshmi would agree to marry Vikrant thinking that he is a good man. Lakshmi always believes everyone easily. But unfortunately, Vikrant is a very bad man. He only wants to marry Lakshmi for his own selfish reasons, which is where ZTV is currently now. So Vikrant will come into the show. He will be introduced to the show, and his marriage preparation with Lakshmi would now begin. So because Rishi has realized that he loves Lakshmi, Rishi will try all his possible best to stop the marriage. Meanwhile, Vikrant already has a wife. Her name is Saloni. Saloni is Vikrant's wife. Let's just call her wife. So Saloni is Vikrant's wife. So Malishka is now going to team up with Saloni to make sure that Vikrant and Lakshmi's marriage comes up so quick so that Lakshmi can live her life. And that is where another roller coaster journey is going to start. So I don't know what you guys want to know again, but I think this video has already answered your question. So in case you want to ask if Lakshmi is going to get married to Vikrant, that has not been known yet, because where ZTV is currently right now is where Lakshmi has, in fact, Lakshmi is ready to get married to Vikrant, even though it's not coming from her mind though, but she's still ready. And Shalu presently now, Shalu wanted to take her life, like she wanted to commit suicide, telling Lakshmi that if Lakshmi marry Vikrant, then she's going to kill herself, and then the marriage will stop again. So that is where they are currently now. So nobody knows if Vikrant and Lakshmi are going to get married yet. But from the promo that I saw recently, Lakshmi is not going to marry Vikrant, because during the promo, Rishi was able to apply the vermilion on Lakshmi's forehead instead of Vikrant. So which means that going forward, Lakshmi is not eventually going to get married to Vikrant, because Vikrant is a manipulator, a cheat, and a very stupid somebody, if you ask me. So this is the end of the video. In case you have any question, ask me. I'm here to answer all your questions. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.